if a game developer develops a game, if you want to understand the game well, who would you look for? It's the game developer, not the characters who still don't know who they are in the game. Not that I'm disregarding that there are characters who understand life better than you. That's wisdom for you to follow them and ask questions. But the best person to ask how the game ends or how the game goes or which side of the game works for you is the game developer, the one who created it all, the one who knows where and when you should be for everything or something to work out for you. So when I look at things like that, I'm like, then the wisest thing to do is to work with God. Why? He's the game developer. And when you look at it like that, even to the person who feels you are the dumbest, yet you are not, you will still understand that it is wise that you look for the game developer, the one who made the game, the one who had a vision for the game, the one who had a vision for every single person in the game. The only difference is the people in the game get to choose whether they'll ask the game developer. And it's a funny thing, it's a personal choice. It's not a corporate choice. It's not a choice you make as a group, because your life is not your friend's life, but yes, he's your friend. So all this goes to the part of the easiest way to protect yourself, especially in this time, in this era where there's chaos everywhere, inside the head and outside the head. There's a lot of chaos around. People are going through a lot. They don't know who to talk to because they are alone. It's an individualistic mindset where we just want to be alone. You know, anytime you're alone, it's the most dangerous place. There's a song, reggae song says, no man is an island, I think, so something like that. Why? You can never survive alone. And with God, He will bring the right people to you. He will help you. He will guide the right people. You find there are people you actually connect with on the right path or frequency of the vibe you have with those guys are same. So me, I'm saying this because I'm looking at the current situation with all these things that are going on, and I'm like, I'm the type of person who's like, so what's the best solution? I'm thinking, what's the best solution to actually avoid these cases? Because the police won't be everywhere with you to protect you. That's a fact. Not every time you will have your friends around you, because maybe this time is somebody who went with these guys. Next time somebody is kidnapped. You never know. God forbid, I don't want that to happen. You may never know. But what's the best way to actually help yourself? I think it's just to be aware of yourself and where you need to be. And that comes with understanding who you are to a degree. Yeme sound ka bars, yeme sound ka ngoma, sindio? Yeme sound ka. But you get what I'm saying? So please, ladies, you shall understand and need your target. This is not gender wars. These are people who know what they're doing. You know? So be careful. Why would you trust a stranger? Don't go with somebody you don't even know. You know? Who are your friends? Are your friends good friends who would help you and tell you, no, this is a bad idea? You see, these are the points in life where you really know who you're supposed to stand with. You know, it's such times that you know who you really need to work with, man. It's such times. Because like it's just crazy. You know, I have lady friends, I talk to them, I tell them, be careful, man. You know, just don't meet anyone. It's not safe. You know. And that's the part of also, you see, knowing myself to a degree helps me understand some things differently, because I perceive the world differently from everyone else. Why? Because I put my mind to understanding what benefits me. And in that sense, even with people close to me, when I share, when we are discussing or we are talking about anything, there's always value that I'd add to the other person. There's always value that I'd add. So unajenga mabesti zako. Wewe ukiwa mjanja, utafanya besti yako kwa mjanja. Ukiwa mwise, usijipate positions tricky, utakuwa unajisaidia wewe na besti yako. This is a whole community thing. It's not a one person thing. When you are safe, you make somebody else safe. When you are wise, you help somebody else become wise, because you will always guide them, somebody who's close to you. If you have a brother, tell your brother, this is not the way, man. You never know what's going out there. I think you've reached the level where you'll realize that even your parents can't help you, because your decisions play a huge part in your life. And if all those things trickle down to your decisions, what does that mean? It means who gets to choose? It's you. Please don't get yourself in really compromising positions. Ladies, this is not, I tell you the truth, when I listen to those stories very well, those are not gender wars. Those are certain people with the missions sounding from the devil. Just from the devil, actually. Because why would you do that to somebody in your right mind? That person is working for something even crazier than himself. So it already shows you that these people they're not of a normal cause. They're serving something dark, the devil himself. For them to do that, and actually, one of them wanted to talk to do a media, whatever. What does that even show you? Who in their right mind would actually do that because of passion and actually want to talk about on TV? At a crime of passion, or at a gender wars, it's ladies against men. Let me tell you, that's the biggest lie for you to never look at whatever is going on. Because when you think about gender wars, those things will continue, unfortunately, because you're not looking at the main problem. And I don't want it to get there. Because, we may think it just happened one side. It can happen any side of this country. It can happen anywhere. So how will we protect ourselves? It starts with us. Even before the police come in, even before the authority, any person of authority in your life to come in, starts with you knowing that I am not putting myself in a compromising position. You understand? I think it has pained me enough to actually reach to this point where I just want to speak to you guys and actually tell you this. You are the gold. Shapeless or formed, you are, but the value is still the same. The only thing is the appearance. And sometimes you can look at somebody's appearance, but you don't know which part of the dirt they were found in. So do not, if the lack of your ability, when you lack the ability to see, doesn't mean that that's not the state of a thing. That's how people argue with truth. They think truth really cares whether you feel bad or not. It doesn't. And your value, you may have that value in you, but for you to really appreciate the value that you have in you as a person, we've been trained value is what you can do for other people. That's what you've been trained. We've been trained value is what you can give people to get money in return. Let me tell you, true value doesn't work like that. I don't think it works like that. That's my opinion. If you have an issue, you can put down in the comments. That's your problem. For me, I see value like this. Value is the first level of value is understanding who you are. And then you see yourself differently. And you live and start seeing the world and people around you differently. You will start understanding sometimes there were times you're having issues with your mom telling you don't do this, or your father telling you don't do that. But when you understand who you are, you look at it in a different perspective. Because probably they are saying because they can see the value I cannot see. And let me tell you something about value also. Not only the good people in your life see the value. Let me tell you the truth. Even the bad people. Matter of fact, that's the reason why I don't like any agenda that's against the family. Any agenda against the family knows what they're doing. Because when they strip you off from your family, the people close to you, your insecurities are louder to the world, and they know. To the evil people out there, they know when they look at you, they can see your value and the fact you're insecure and use that against you. My opinion is this, I'll tell you, because I saw some people talking nonsense things after that case. Somebody saying that they'll still go outside there with those guys and just hope they don't die. I don't know, I saw it on Instagram. And I'm like, you see that you're going to a jungle. Yeah? You're told this jungle has wild animals. Animals that you can't control, they're not tamed. And then when you're devoured by a lion, when you enter the jungle, knowing that this is a jungle where lions exist, and then you are eaten, if we are honest with each other, whose fault is that? Because to some degree, you made a choice knowing that it is dangerous. So don't go there. Even though, pray to God, God will give you ways to make money. If you read the Bible, He'll help you. You will know how to make, one way or another, He'll give you ideas on businesses and what, He will. But don't do that, because it won't make any sense. Because what's the point? After that, and then you die. Your life is more valuable than you're an important person. Maybe you don't see it yet. That's the issue, probably. Maybe you don't see it yet. But you're important. You have value that you have in you. The issue is not seeing. So the easiest thing to do right now, when you feel that you don't know what you need to do this. Try and understand who you are. Don't associate with things you think that look cool. No, get to know you first before you associate with anything. You know, you're valuable. And you should strive to understand that. I think that's the key to life, understanding who you are. And when you understand who you are, you will go to the God who made you, and He will keep on revealing you to you. I tell you the truth. And let me tell you where I gain from this, because probably somebody is thinking, why are you doing this? I gain from this because now the world becomes more safer. Maybe when my children come, they won't have serious trouble because somebody chose to work on themselves, and another and another and another and another chose to work on themselves. I want it to be better people. If I would want to attack a community, I don't attack the whole community at once. You start with one person. Build fear around. And then with that, one stops believing, the other one stops believing, the whole community stops believing, everybody is alone. You're an easy target.